this is either going to entertain you or this is either going to drive you nuts.
Way to qualify.
There is a Hooters waitress, a Hooters server that is giving out tips on how to make more tips, how to endear yourself to the customer. And she has shot a number of videos. And, I mean, she goes on and on and on. How to get more tips. All right. Do you want to hear this, yes or no?
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right, there are two different cuts here. So this waitress, this Hooters waitress, her name is Abby Lynn. And, you know, I think she might be in the Tampa Bay area because in the video she's wearing a Buccaneer shirt.
You're a detective. I bet.
In one of the, she's got a Buccaneer shirt on in one of the clips. And then she even, I think she even mentions the Buccaneers. So I'm thinking it might be a local Hooters girl. But these are her tips on how to maximize making tips. Like I said, you're going to love this or it's going to drive you absolutely bat crap crazy. All right, listen.
I'm actually really excited to do this. So let's answer this question. How do you get more tips as a server? So my first tip is probably really obvious, but always do your hair and makeup. People really notice whenever you put an effort into yourself and into your job, and kind of goes hand in hand. They tip you more. Now, this is probably going to be the easiest tip you ever get, but the most important. Always keep drinks full. Even if they're halfway full, bring them another one because people are impatient. Keep them full.
People are impatient. Keep them full.
So far, she's right.
Yeah.
Even if they're half full. I've had those servers.
Yeah.
I've had those servers that even if you're half full, they're already bringing you an all-new glass, a fresh one. You know, because you also get the ice meltage, which will dilute your flavor and your carbonation, right? All right, she continues.
This one's more about what you're comfortable with, but I like to call everybody by like these little pet names. Makes them more comfortable, makes them more attracted to you maybe. I don't know. But I always say, hey babe, can I get you another drink? Hey hun, did you want another beer? Hey sweetheart, are you ready for that check?
All right, so hun, babe, sweetheart.
I love her.
Do you like a server that does that? Hey babe or hey hun, hey sweetheart. Do you like that?
It depends. I've gone to Hooters. If I told you I've been to Hooters 200 times in my life, it's probably an accurate number.
Right.
And I've gone probably 4 times with my wife.
Remember we used to have those Hooters like 50,
Cards.
the 50% off card?
Yes.
Yeah, bow.
Yes. Yeah.
Hey, didn't
Bob Passwater.
hold it? Didn't Bob Passwater say that he wants to get the new MJ Morning Show crew?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I thought Bob Passwater said that he wants to get us that card again.
I thought it was a top priority on Bob Passwater's list.
Hey Andrew, you have a card. Is it expired?
No, it's current.
So when did you get that?
Beginning of the not right at the beginning. That takes a little while, but
Well,
what do you
who-
bowl with Roger
who-
Shulman
I
I
get
get
or
one each
something?
year.
So who gives it to you?
I have my sources.
Yeah, who told me they ran into Bob Passwaters and he wanted to get us new Hooters discount cards? Was that you, Roxanne?
Yes, it was me.
So
Okay.
why would you just volunteer that?
I'm sorry.
All right, so
What are you doing over there?
so I've been to Hooters a lot.
Right.
And I think it's a great establishment. I've been there probably 3 or 4 times with my wife.
Mm-hmm.
And the waitress cannot play that babe, honey, sweetie game if I'm sitting across from my wife.
So
if I'm sitting with Froggy,
right
Oh,
then
interesting.
you get the honey sweetie babe.
if I'm
Okay.
with Froggy or a couple of guy
Right.
friends, or or we've MJ and I would never go to lunch together, but if we did, and they're like, "Hey, darling," I'd be like, "That's perfect." But if I'm sitting there with my wife and it's like,
Your wife would care.
she would be like,
Really?
she would think something's wrong with her for calling me such flattering
Well,
names. She's,
what if
what's wrong with
she-
this girl?
What if she called your wife that as well?
I heard a Hooters girl said that once that they said that they can't. If there's a couple, they always talk to the wife. They make eye contact.
Yeah.
with
Well,
the
hold
wife.
on a
Yeah,
minute.
that's what you do.
Hang
Yeah.
on. That's part of the video. Hang on. That's coming up.
Okay.
All right,
That makes sense.
listen to this.
They eat it up, I'm telling you. Now, this one's very important. If a guy's with a girl, you always greet that girl first. You pay attention to that girl. You make eye contact with that girl.
Right there. You see that?
Yeah.
Look at that. And it was just coming up.
Yeah.
Look at that. All right, here we go.
Only time you're going to look at that man is when you're taking his order or giving him the check.
So a guy that's with a girl, you don't pay attention to the guy. You pay more attention to the woman.
So she won't do the pet names.
Right.
Look at that.
She won't do it when
Interesting.
bring the old battle axe out to Hooters.
The old battle axe.
I mean, it's just a name for all
Are you
wives.
calling your wife a battle axe?
calling all
I don't
wives.
call my wife Michelle a battle axe.
Not to her face, but yes.
No, I don't call her a battle axe behind her back either.
You say old biddy though.
I don't call Michelle an old biddy.
The old
Ball and
ball and chain.
That's all right. Here, let's continue.
Always make the girl feel comfortable, especially when you work at a place like Hooters. And when you work at a place like Hooters, you're always going to get those people who want to come in, joke around with you, try to make you laugh at everything they say. Literally everything, even if you don't think it's funny. Even if you're offended by it, laugh.
So you're supposed to laugh at everything the customer says.
Fester's that guy. He has to try to make the waitress laugh always.
Meanwhile, this waitress, this Abby Lynn, she's probably making about $350,000 a year.
Probably.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Let's continue.
Because they will tip you, I promise. Now, this one you're kind of going to have to feel off the table for, but older men especially like it when you're sassy. So when they ask, can you grab me some ketchup? You go, no. And then you go grab it anyway. Like, make it obvious that you're going to grab it.
Get sassy with the older men?
Why don't you grab it yourself, you old bastard? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Let me go get it.
JK, let me get your condiments. Let me get your condiments, sir.
Tell you what, why don't you get your own damn mustard, cobweb crotch?
Yeah.
She's sassy. I like her. She called me an old a-hole.
Sassy britches.
That one has some spunk to it.
Tell you what, why don't you get your own salt and pepper?
Yeah.
You depend undergarment wearer.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Keep it coming, Sugar Bridges.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Oh, that one's weird.
Because then they think, oh, she's feisty, and they'll tip you. Now, this is another super important one. Always blame the kitchen. If you forgot to bring in food, that's the kitchen's fault. They forgot to drop it. I'm so sorry. Can I get you a free dessert? Always, always, always. And this video is getting kind of long.
Yes.
So I'm going to leave you with one of my favorite things to do that always gets me the best tips. Music is always playing in the restaurant, and it's always the same songs. Learn the songs, love the songs, sing and dance to the songs, give them a little lip sync, a little shimmy. If it's their favorite song, or even if they just think you're a good time, they're going to tip you. Let me know if this is something that you guys are interested in, because I have a bunch more tips, bunch of restaurant stories, a bunch of things that probably would have helped me 4 years ago whenever I first started. So let me know.
So that's Abby Lynn, and I think she might be local because she in the next video, I think she mentions the Bucks or she's wearing a Bucks t-shirt. All right, guess what? I guess a lot of people contact her and said, we love your tips, because then she shot another video with more tips.
Right.
Yes, Fester.
So far, she's 100% correct.
It seems like she's right on the money, doesn't
She
it?
should train these. She should train the waitresses. This is good utility.
Can all this
useful stuff.
same stuff work in a strip club?
Yeah. Yeah.
You can just work it. It can work in life in general.
This could probably work anywhere.
It
Yeah.
works in here.
Right. All right. So here's video number 2. Here are tips 2.
I took a sales and socialization class, so you don't have to. Let's talk about what I learned. One of the best ways to increase your sales is by finding out why they're there in the first place. You see a group of young ladies out on a Saturday night without any men around? It's probably ladies' night. 4 men walk in at 4 o'clock dressed in construction clothes. They're probably going to want some beer, right? So once you figure out why that individual table is there, you know what to offer. Makes it way easier. Let me show you an example. Hi ladies, happy Saturday. Y'all look amazing. What's the occasion? Oh, that's awesome. Well, can I interest you in some Patron margaritas to get the night started? Now, I know it feels a little awkward when you first do it, but promise you, keep trying it. It'll come natural.
So can I get you some Patron margaritas to get the night started?
Yeah.
Oh, she's so fake.
Yeah, this audio is like, it has a little bit of a flange sound to it versus the other one.
I love her.
But, I don't think she's wrong. I mean, I think all these tips are pretty rock solid.
Now, let's talk about making each person feel like a regular. Regulars keep coming back because you made them feel special, right? So my favorite thing to do is pick something that they're wearing or something that you overheard and just keep the ball rolling.
Hey, Roger Shulman, it's great to see you again.
You still wear that WFLA shirt, huh?
Oh.
The easiest way is around football season too. See this? You could just walk up and be like, "Go Bucks," and I'd be like, "Hell yeah!"
See? Go
Yeah,
there it
she's
is.
local.
All right, do I need to play anymore?
No, because she sounds like she's vibrating.
Yeah. Yeah, this one has got a little bit of a weird sound to it. But all right, one more. Let's one more.
If you notice an accent, ask them where they're from.
If you notice an accent, ask. I mean, I got to be honest. It's like you kind of want the next one.
Yeah, Hooters wings, please.
This is kind of like it's kind of like audio crack here, right?
Right. No, I mean, she's giving such good tips. Like most of these TikTok tips are stupid. They're
Nothing
clickbait.
to do with her cleavage or butt?
Nothing that sexualizes her, which I think is great.
If it's an older couple and you see some rings, ask them how long they've been married. Now,
How many old couples go to Hooters?
Sweetheart,
Listen, I'll tell you right now.
Oh, hold on. Andrew's saying a lot.
A lot.
You'd be surprised.
Okay.
I tell you, when I took my wife to Hooters, she loved it because she thought the food was great. She had like the Hooters salad. She thought it was fantastic.
Right.
here's my favorite tip. Every server has had the undecided guest. Tell me we all haven't done this. So I can see y'all are still looking at the menu. Do you want me to give you a couple minutes and let you decide? Don't do that. Giving them more time is taking up your time and your tables. You want table turnovers.
All right, so yeah, rush, kind of speed them up so you can turn the table over. It's all about making the tips. There we go. So that is Abby Lynn, who if anyone knows Abby Lynn, does anyone know if Abby Lynn listens to the program?
I mean, she might work at the Hillsborough location or the Gandy location.
Does Abby Lynn work at the original Hooters on Gulf to Bay? So does anyone know where Abby Lynn, the Hooters waitress, works? Which Hooters? And I think she's local. So if you know, 800-990-1047, 800-990-1047. I thought that was pretty interesting.